Right then, you lot, before we start, do us a favor and hit that subscribe button like a rabid badger on a sugar rush, and don't forget to ring the bell. Today, we're diving headfirst into a world of pure automotive indulgence. We're talking about the most expensive supercars ever assembled, the kind of cars that cost more than a small island. Buckle up, because these machines are not for the faint of heart or the light of wallet. We're talking price tags that would make a sheik blush, performance figures that would make a fighter pilot weep, and designs so outrageous they'd make a peacock look positively drab. From the sleek and sexy to the downright bonkers, we've got it all covered in this symphony of speed and extravagance. So sit back, grab a cuppa or something a bit stronger, I won't judge, and prepare to be amazed by the sheer audacity of these automotive masterpieces. Now let's start with a car that's as elusive as it is expensive. I'm talking about the Bugatti Voiture Noire, a name that sounds like it should be whispered in hushed tones in a Monte Carlo casino. This black beauty, and I do mean beauty, is a one-off masterpiece built to celebrate Bugatti's 110th birthday. Underneath that sculpted carbon fiber body, you'll find the same monstrous 8-litre quad-turbocharged W16 engine as the Chiron. And the price for all this automotive excellence? A cool $18.7 million. That's right, you could buy a small country for that much, but then you wouldn't have the pleasure of owning the most expensive new car ever sold. Next up, we have a car that's about as subtle as a chainsaw in a library, the Pagani Zonda HP Barchetta. This Italian stallion is basically a Zonda Noire BC that's gone topless and decided to wear a pair of incredibly stylish speed humps behind the seats. Power comes from a naturally aspirated 7.3-litre V12 that shrieks like Pavarotti after a particularly vigorous performance. And let's not forget those wheels. They're different colours on either side, because why the bloody hell not? The price for this rolling work of art? A mere $17.5 million. For that you could buy a fleet of Ferraris, but where's the fun in that? Now, if you're the kind of person who finds off-the-peg supercars a bit pedestrian, then the Rolls-Royce Sweptail is for you. This isn't just a car, it's a bespoke automotive masterpiece crafted for a client with more money than sense, and you know what? I don't even blame them. Inspired by the luxurious Rolls-Royces of the 1920s and 30s, the Sweptail is a two-seater coupe with a panoramic glass roof that stretches back to form a tapered rear end. The interior is swathed in the finest leather and wood, and there's even a champagne cooler built into the center console. The price for all this bespoke brilliance? A cool $13 million. That's the price of individuality, my friends. Now, let's rewind the clock a bit with the Bugatti Centodieci. This beast is a tribute to the legendary Bugatti EB110 Supersport, a car that was so far ahead of its time it's a wonder it didn't come with a flux capacitor. Underneath its angular, wedge-shaped bodywork lies the same mighty 8-litre quad-turbocharged W16 engine as the Chiron. But here it's been tuned to produce a mind-bending 1,600 horsepower. That's enough to launch this retro rocket from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a scarcely believable 2.4 seconds. And the price for this blast from the past? A relatively paltry $9 million. A bargain, I tell you. Finally, we come to the Lamborghini Veneno, a car that's as subtle as a hand grenade in a china shop. Built to celebrate Lamborghini's 50th anniversary, the Veneno looks like it was styled by a team of aerodynamicists, high on espresso and Red Bull. Power comes from a naturally aspirated 6.5-litre V12 engine that produces a spine-tingling 740 horsepower. That's enough to propel this Italian stallion from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a neck-snapping 2.9 seconds. The price for this rolling testament to Italian excess? A cool $4.5 million. That's a lot of pasta, even for a car this spicy. Well, there you have it, folks. A collection of cars so expensive they make your eyes water. They're outrageous, they're excessive, and they're absolutely bloody brilliant. Would I want to own one? Of course, I bloody would. But sadly, my bank manager doesn't quite share my enthusiasm for automotive excess. So, until next time, keep your engines revving, your wallets fat, and your eyes peeled for more automotive insanity. And remember, it's not about the price tag, it's about the sheer joy of driving. Although, let's be honest, a bit of extra cash never hurts. Cheers, you lot.